Hey old soul, just over a year ago I sold everything I owned and moved to the land of Bali with my ex-husband and 3 kids. Now I live my dream life, traveling first class around the world, teaching others how to do the same. If you are ready for a life that is so abundant and free, where money flows like air so effortlessly that you don't even care because you are simply focusing on you and allowing everything to be true, then you are exactly where you need to be. Let me teach you how to be wildly abundant and insanely free. My intent is purified and freed from desire. Na 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 na. Okay. I would never jump on a live on a Friday afternoon. It's just out of my scope, but I am just getting the most wildest, craziest download right now, and I just feel so deeply called to share it with you because I know this process is going to completely and utterly change your entire life. Like, I truly know, it's a bit windy in Bali. I truly know that this is going to change your entire life. So I want to share with you this process from the universe, from the 3D, so you can actually understand, because what happens when we're trying to manifest something or call something in is that the ego is like a little child and it doesn't understand the process. It doesn't understand how the seed is planted. The soil has to be fertile for the seed to therefore be planted. Then when the seed is planted in the fertile soil, then we have to nurture it, we look after it, and then it's able to grow. Now, the thing about the universe is the first step of the universal process is you have to desire it. So you absolutely desire it. You decide, you have this day where you may be in a coaching program, or you're just walking down the street, or you watch a YouTube video, or you do something, you're just like, boom, that is mine. I've decided that I am going to be the first millionaire in my family, or I've decided that I'm going to go on that holiday and live that life, or I decided that I'm going to build that empire, or whatever it is you truly and utterly desire. First step is you desire it, you claim it. And what you're doing in that moment when you're desiring it, when you're claiming it, is that you are looking at you. You're looking at a future version of you, because you have to understand that if you desire it, it's you looking at you through the mirror of you. So one, you desire it, and then you claim it. Now, this is the part where a lot of people get stuck. A lot of people are under this distortion of the mind that it's going to be a really easy journey to get there. It's going to be cupcakes and rainbows to get there. And we think that the journey to making limitless wealth or insane amounts of money is a journey of bigger month, bigger month, bigger month, bigger month, bigger month. We have this disillusion instead of what actually happens with the universe, which is everything breaks down. Everything breaks down and brings you to your knees. If you are desiring wealth, it's the law of polarity. You need to fall in love with the opposite of the goal. And if you cannot fall in love with the opposite of the goal, then you must accept whatever the pole of the opposite of the goal is. So if you're calling in more wealth, but you're afraid of being broke, that's most likely going to manifest first, because that is more closer to your current reality. So what the universe does is you've ordered it. You've called it in. The universe, God, angel, source, soul, universe, whatever you like to call it, knows that you have to become a version of yourself in order to hold it. And so what happens is, once you've called it in, the universe is going to either strip you back to your knees. It's going to discard everything that's not in alignment with that goal. Now, that's the scariest part. That's where most people back out. That's where most people walk away. That's where most people go, I don't think I'm ready for this, or it's not happening. You let your ego get in the way and go, it's not happening, it's not coming, instead of going, of course it's coming. Usually when I call in a goal and things start to go chaotic, I get excited, because I know that the universe, my soul, my higher self, mind, body, soul, is discarding all that I'm not to achieve the goal. Now, what you have to understand in alignment with this piece of the manifestation process is that there's going to be things that happen. Now, I was riding my scooter before in Bali, and I saw this woman that had pulled over on the side of the road, and she couldn't start her scooter, and I was going to stop, but there were all these cars and I was like, okay, it wasn't my place. I wasn't feeling the call to. And what had actually happened when I was thinking, I got the download, I was like, okay, cool. There's initiation pieces, right? So maybe you've called in this massive goal. I'll just use I'll just say you've called in $100,000 plus months. And then all of a sudden you notice all these interesting synchronicities, like your car breaks down and you're stuck on the side of the road, or you lost your keys and you couldn't start, and all these interesting little things happened. And what were these things actually calling for you to do? They were calling for you to ask for support, to get support from people. Now, this is an initiation process of your soul. Your soul is going to get you and put you in situations, give you the events, give you the opportunities to learn the lessons so you can go through the initiation and manifest the goal, be the right version of self to manifest the goal. A lot of people don't even understand the initiation piece. They don't understand the lessons that they have to go through to master in order to have the goal that they desire. The goal is already you, but it's on a different timeline. And in order for you to tap into that timeline, your soul is very carefully taking you on a really beautiful journey, going through initiation, and it might be painful. No, I'm going to say it will be painful. It will force your ego to die, because that's what the process is. It's about your ego dying. Because what happens when we're stuck on the side of the road and we need help and we don't ask for help? Our ego's in the way, because our soul's like, we need help. I'm asking, you will receive. Ask for support. So what happens through this initiation process is that your ego dies, and your soul's going to constantly go through process, initiation piece, so that parts of you can be discarded. That's what all my trainings are and everything that I offer. It's not, let me sell you and let's have this money exchange and build this billion-dollar empire. For me, no, every single one of my programs has a deep rooted initiation piece attached to it that deeply holds your soul and is medicine for your soul, so your soul can go through that initiation so it can get to that goal, that desire that your soul has. And so this is where a lot of people get stuck and they give up. So when you call in the goal and it feels like everything's going crazy and things are going in the opposite direction of the goal, get excited, because what's actually happening on a spiritual level is that your ego is dying so you can hold that goal and that desire, that dream. The goal that you desire is on a timeline where your ego's died a little bit more, where you've discarded all that you are not, that you've chiseled away at all the hard bits that are keeping you stagnant and stuck and in this loop and in this pattern and in this cycle. I have spent the last 20 years getting obsessed with patterns in my psyche, getting obsessed with patterns and programs and cycles, and really using the law of rhythm to help see all the intricacies in my psyche. And if you are truly ready to live a life beyond your wildest dreams, the more that you can see the life and death cycles in your life, and truly understanding that when you're calling something in, there is a huge shift. It's like the snake getting rid of its skin. You have to truly and utterly be ready and okay to discard all that you are not to get to the next level. Don't ever be disillusioned that getting from here to here is going to be an effortless walk in the park. It's not Little Red Riding Hood. You are going to wake up and realize that there is a wolf, and the wolf is you. And that's the most trippiest thing about this reality. I am you, you are me. We are just on different timelines. This is the law of oneness. But what you have to understand is that your goals and your dreams aren't outside of you. They are you. If you're seeing it, it's because it's you. It's a future version of you that you're able to see and you desire to experience on this 3D reality. So truly just keep allowing it, discarding all the pieces that you are not, and tuning into this beautiful, beautiful, magnificent life, leaning in, moving towards your goals, towards your dreams, and just being happy and okay with this beautiful journey, because it's everything that you desire. And if you truly and utterly feel called to come to Bali, Bali is probably one of the biggest initiation pieces there is. It is a huge initiation piece. It's massive. It's not a little initiation piece, it's quite a big one. And it really is the initiation to a whole new life change, a whole new world, all these crazy, crazy things. And really just seeing that abundance is everywhere. It is absolutely everywhere. You're living in an abundant reality right now. And I feel like I don't have abundance. I would say, well, yes, you have an abundance of lack. And it's really just about going deep and realizing that this world is so beautiful and you can have everything that you desire and more. Have a beautiful, magical, phenomenal day. If you feel like coming to Bali in June, in sunny June, it actually is sunny June. My birthday is actually in June in Australia. June is winter. But if you're ready to come to Bali in sunny June, have a beautiful sunshine, lollipops and rainbows journey, and actually quantum leap to the next level. I don't know whether it's going to be hard, easy, blissful for you, but I know a lot of the people that come have the most magical experience. It truly is everything and more. It's so beautiful. It's so blissful. You're held in this kind of like snow globe bubble, and for a week of your life, you will experience more peace, more expansion, more miracles, more beauty than you could ever possibly imagine. And so if you're ready for that week to really just come to the top of the mountain and see how good it can be, and taste how good it can be, and dance in how good it can be, and relish in how good it can be, then please don't put it off. Because yes, you can do this life a million times if you like, but you're not going to be able to do it in the same body. You're not going to be able to get the same avatar. You're not going to be able to get the same experiences. And it's really just about experiencing as much of the quantum field as you can. This life is so beautiful and there is so much to see. Don't keep putting it off and being like tomorrow, maybe next week, maybe one day. Delete that language and step in, lean into your power and go, you know what? I'm just going to make this happen today. And my whole life is going to change because of this. And I decide today that everything is going to go my way and miracles are just going to constantly come and flourish and really just marinate my soul with beauty and bliss. Because my God, when you can open your eyes and you can wake up to wealth consciousness, you can never go back again. You absolutely cannot go back again. And you'll experience anxiety and you'll be like, okay, cool, it's coming. And you try to turn it up more and you're like, okay, I can't even feel it, it's gone. Because you've healed it. Because you realize that heaven on earth does exist and you can truly have it all and more. Have the most beautiful, magical, phenomenal day. Big love, wealthy old soul. Mwah.